What's up with it, fellas? What's up with it? We are up in here. We are up in here. You dig? We are up in here. Get at me in the PayPal. Get at me in the Cash App, fellas. The links are definitely in the chat. The links are definitely in the chat. The PayPal and the Cash App. Also, fellas, hit the super chat. Hit the membership button. It's very important for you to super chat. Show some love to the show. 50 cents, a quarter, $2, a dollar. It don't matter. Um, hit the membership button just as well, fellas, and get ready for the pre-records, exclusive pre-records, exclusive live streams that everybody can't get. That's not going to be suitable for every entity. It's for you guys who's linked up with this channel. You dig? Get at me on Rumble. Casey the Red Pill Alpha Debunk on Rumble. It's countless videos there. I constantly drop there, so there ain't no excuse on why you're not being there. Get at me on the Patreon just as well, fellas. All the tiers are open and it's going down on every tier. Every tier is open, fellas. There's no excuse. Game related videos, countless hundreds of videos over there, fellas. So go check that out and give it a try, fellas. You did. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe, fellas, and pass the shit around to everybody that needs to get it, that you know that needs to hear it. Get at me at the bottom of the screen. Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12@gmail.com. Also, get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. And let's make that happen, fellas. Let's make that happen. You dig? Let's get it cracking. Now, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about what need to be talked about here, fellas. And this right here will sum up why women think the way they think and why men think the way they, why they think, whatnot. A woman is typically led by what she hears, and a man is typically led by what he sees. Typically, and I'm going to say typically, fellas, because not all men are led by what they see. You got men out here, fellas, that see a woman, she may look nice, may be thick, may, look up to his approval, and he still would like to talk to her, see what she's about, and see, how she comes off. Because in many cases, and shouts out to Rosebud Bitter Dose, he said something, man, that that's so true, man. You know what I'm saying? And I heard this from my father. I heard this from the OGs in the past. So I already know what's up and what's going on. And what he said, and shouts out to Rosebud Bitter Dose, fella. He's a YouTuber, OG YouTuber that's been out here for a minute. You may want to go check him out. He said when a woman opens her mouth, she can basically tell you how to get at her when she opens her mouth. And men know where I'm coming at when I say these things. She can tell you how to get at her. She can give you the tools and everything on how to get at her the way she opened her mouth, which indicates, fellas, she can look any kind of way. She could be the thickest, the baddest, the nicest, the tallest, the shortest, the plumpest, or whatever you're into, whatever your take on a female is, fellas. She can be any of that. That doesn't mean nothing. But if she's opening her mouth, and when she introduce, hey, what's going on? If she's opening her mouth, you know what I'm saying? And she say something other than what you're saying, and it's aligning, and it's in this, you know what I'm saying, making, putting it in the sense of making things happen the way you wanted to make it happen, then you already know how to get at her. Which means in some cases you don't need to get at her. You need to let her go, push her to the side. Because if she's not following what you're saying and what you want to have going on, she got to go. You know what I'm saying? So you don't go off the looks, fellas. The looks can deceive you all the way through, and thinking that and she can look at you and wink her eye, whatever, have you thinking that it's all the way in the game until she go and y'all start communicating. You know what I'm saying? And she starts saying things that don't align with what you want, then you got to kick her to the curb. And if she's saying things that align with what you want, you can pull that in and go from there. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's meaning, fellas. And a lot of guys don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And us men, we're not suited off how a bitch look. Males are suited how she look. That's why I say typically men are led by what they see. And when men are led by what they see, fellas, they usually got those red blinders up when it comes to what she's saying, how she's viewing things, how she will want to be treated, how she's thinking about treating you or want to treat you or whatever the case may be. And all these things may not align to what you want, but she got a fat ass. However, she's thick. However, she's nice looking. However, she's a baddie though. You know how you guys, she's a baddie and all this other shit, right? And you guys are still pull her in because you're led by what you see. And when you're led by what you see, fellas, it can be dangerous. Yeah, it can be dangerous because you can be manipulated into thinking that what you see is going to be all the way better for you simply because this is what you like and this is what you into. And this is the type of bitch you will fuck with, marry or knock up, wife up, whatever, make your girlfriend, however you dudes do it, you know what I'm saying? And not understanding what comes behind the bitch within her conversation, you know what I'm saying? How she's not following you, how she's not being, intuitive to what she's supposed to be doing, you know what I'm saying? All these things. You don't get none of these things because you got to remember, you're led by what you see. You led by looking at the bitch's ass. You led by looking at the thickness of her, the long hair, whatever you into. You led by these things and you overlook what's supposed to be happening for you. You get what I'm saying, fellas? And that's not good. And what I do here, fellas, I teach you guys a total different way to go around it. And how you go around that, fellas, is the experience of dealing with multiple women, knowing that they're all the same. None of them are not a bitch just shot out of the sky from Jupiter or Venus, some motherfucker wears this special catch or this special viewing of a person that you just never seen before. It's like a fucking great rhino. You just captured a great big purple rhino or something rare breed or something. No, it's not what it is. They're all the fucking same, fellas. And that right there will divert, you know what I'm saying, the way you look at things and convert your shit all the way over to seeing them for women. And that's what they are, women. That's it. That's all you need to see them as. You know what I'm saying? And when you get to seeing them as women, fellas, then you can slowly come up out of that stage of going off what you see. And you'll be having the game and the wherewithal of going off what's best for you. You get what I'm saying? And how you go out what's best for you is she doing what? You already know, fellas. She's abiding by the shit that you put out there for her to do. She's abiding by everything that you want her to do. She's abiding by getting led by you and appreciate the guidance just as well. These are the things that benefit you. Her ass, her titties, and none of these things benefit you, fellas, once you got the experience of fucking with multiple women. You get what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Y'all get in the game. When you got the experience of fucking with multiple women, fellas, that's why 2025, fellas, let's check this out. This is my young men out here. You want a resolution, right? We're going to do resolutions. We're going to come with some resolutions for you young men. I advise you guys to mark down on your list of resolution besides working out, besides going after the biggest paying job. I want to make more money. I'm sick of the shit I live in. You know what I'm saying? My New Year's resolution this year is to get more money so I can move to a better place. And nothing's wrong with none of these things, fellas. Nothing's wrong with none of these things at all. But you need to put on your resolution, fellas. Some guys, I want to travel, I want to go abroad and, I want to go back and kick it with, the friends. And I ain't seen them in years. We've been separated because I've had my family and my life and, my journey and my ups and downs. They had theirs. Each and every one of us individually are separated. So my resolution to get back cool, take a trip with the friend. Nothing's wrong with none of these things, fellas. You know what I'm saying? But what you need to put on your resolution, fellas, is pussy. More and more and more. More and more and more, fellas. I'm telling you, get it in. That's what you put on your resolution. Come up out of that shell of being contained with just fucking with one bitches or being content with fucking with one or two bitches, three bitches, and that's really it. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get the experience that way, fellas. I want you guys to see women for women and stop seeing them other than, women. Because you guys are pedestalizing them and y'all seeing them as, like I said, this great big catch that come from out of Mars somewhere. There's this special fucking entity that no one ever seen and it's dropped into your arms and oh my God, it's just for me and only me and this is a rare breed. No, fuck that. No, I want you guys to see them other than what you see them. Shouts out to Pedro and this motherfucker. What up, KC? What's up with it, Pedro? The new air in this bitch. Homie, the new air, Pedro. What's good with it? Pedro, yeah. Your boy a little tipsy, LOL. Had that Jamerson drink. Jamerson. Your boy look. Oh, you had it. You still bringing in a New Year's Pedro, fucking with that. You on that Jamerson? I heard about that. That's it. Jamerson like some whiskey or something. I don't think it's a bourbon. I think it's a whiskey. Yeah, I think Jameson's a whiskey. I've seen it before. Yeah, you know they got they be having the commercials, shit, the Jameson orange and all that shit. I seen that shit. I'm just not more into. I'm not into whiskeys and bourbons and dark liquor. If I do sip something, fellas, it's gonna be a probably a tequila and that's it. Other than that, nah, I don't doing all that shit. But yeah, man. You know, yeah, my dude. Shouts out to Pedro. Like, share, subscribe. You have to PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Got to mention these things, fellas. The Rumble, Casey the Red Pill Alpha the Bunk on Rumble and Patreon, fellas. Get up on that shit. Also hit me on the membership button just as well. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, fellas, these things need to be talked about because it's not talked about amongst you men. And, you know, this is a set in stone. Like this is what's provided to you guys through the nature of society. So it's set in stone for you to automatically see a woman and be like, damn, boy, shit, you know, that bitch can get it, boy, she right. And automatically place her in that box of a bitch you can knock up. I hear dudes say it all, boy, I knocked that up. Yeah, I heard these dudes say shit like that. Yeah, because let's say, I'm not the only one. Let's keep it real. Boy, I busting that. Boy, I knocked. And they automatically placing the bitch in the box of this goddess and this bad type of bitch because of what they see. They don't even know the bitch. You know, they don't know what's up with this bitch. You know what I'm saying? This bitch could be what? You don't even the bitch could be autistic. The bitch could be bipolar. The bitch could be schizo. You don't know what's up with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? The bitch can be a person that's nigga devoted to actually destroying a man's life. You don't know what you're dealing with, but you automatically placed her in this box because you like what the fuck you see. That's why I say men are typically led by what they see. Not all men. Now, males, you know, Pedro. Trend Trader in this motherfucker. What's good, Casey? What's good, Pedro? Shouts out to the homie Trend Trader, y'all. Shouts out to the homie Trend Trader, been up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And women, fellas, a woman is typically led by what she hears, you know, and we're going to talk about this one. Most men, 98% of the men out here, fellas, we're not going to say 50%. We ain't fuck that shit. We're going to touch it we're going to hit the surface. 98% of the men, I'm going to say, I'm going to push it to 99, are not themselves when they come off at a bitch. Automatically, a lot of guys, but you do got that 1 to 2% of guys who are themselves. They know nothing but to be themselves. They don't know nothing else. That's who they are. You're going to get what you're going to get. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. If you led by that, cool. If not, then hey, shit, have a nice day. It's real game. You got those kind of men. I fall in that bracket, fellas. Then you also got men out here with males, you know, we gender-wise, we all males, you know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying, fellas. You know, male is more the average Joe Blow. A man is a guy that seeks to, you know, he seeks knowledge. He knows there's an infinity of wisdom out there. He's content with who he is as a man. He's comfortable with who he is as a man. He's confident. He possesses those letter C's all the way around. You know what I'm saying? That's a man. Now, males, your average Joe Blows, fellas, you know, they're going to not be themselves when they come across a bitch. They're going to lie. They're going to say things other than who they are, put themselves on a certain pedestal, lie about certain shit. And if she's that catch to them in their eyes, then they're going to say not everyone's eyes, but in their weak ass beta eyes, fellas, I can't let this bitch go. I can't let no motherfucker else get this bitch. I can't see her going out here to get fucked by somebody. I can't. I just can't. No, man. So what I'm gonna do is do anything in my power and my might to keep her on the team, keep her in. You know what I'm saying? Rather if I got to lie to the bitch, if I got to tell her I'm gonna be there for her and her kid, I got to tell her she ain't got to worry about them car insurances no more, baby. You got, that car note, you ain't, that's cool, man. You ain't got to trip on that. That's on me. I got you, doing these type of things. Gaslighting this bitch, gassing her all the way up, thinking that there's something other than, what I'm saying, them just wanting to fuck. They'll stick around just to fuck. They will play her friend, platonic friend. They will be in the cuts years, fellas, just to fuck. Telling her everything they believe she would love to hear. Just to bust a nut, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And they do these things to women. Thrive within their emotions. You know what I'm saying? Get these women going to where these bitches believe, okay, he's going to be that motherfucker. He's that husband material. He's that boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? He's going to hold me and the kids down. He's going to hold us down. We ain't got to worry about shit. This is cool. I can give him some ass. After he'd have hid around and waited for a few months or whatever, a couple years, a few weeks, whatever it took. He took her all umpteen motherfucking dates, countless, ain't no telling. Took the bitch to different events and shit, pay. The bitch auntie got stuck in Washington, D.C. This nigga way in Florida somewhere. He paid for the bitch to go bring the auntie back and all this shit, tricking in that aspect, fellas, just to get laid. Guys will do this shit. Play that role to where I'm that man, dude, and then you look up when she get that motherfucker some pussy. They hate each other. The bitch hate him. She strongly hate this motherfucker after she laid up with him a few times because he ain't who he is. He was never who he is from the jump. He played as if he was this other person, but he came off fraudulent, you know what I'm saying? Fake and shit, you know what I'm saying? And bitches get led by this shit because they hearing what's coming out this dude's mouth, you know what I'm saying? And they also seeing him put in work that backs up the shit that comes out of his mouth. But then he turns around and be a total different person once he busts a few nuts and he get the use and get the feel of the bitch. Now he's all over the place. He's running around. He ain't being real. He's not being honorable. And he's turning this bitch into this bitch on demon time now. Now every guy she runs across is going, and it's a chance, fellas. It's gonna be some bullshit. And we get women like this, fellas, and let's keep it real. Based on suckers lying and not keeping it real. When all you gotta do is just say, baby, look, I'm cheating. Man, I just want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I said that to a chick one time, man. I'm like, shit, I'm keeping it real with you, baby, man. I ain't, what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say I want to be in a relationship. I'm not going to say, and I'm not opposed to none of these things, baby. I told her, I'm not opposed to relationships or none of that, baby. So, but tonight, shit, I'm trying to get it in. I'm looking to knock them motherfucking drawers up off her. She said, oh my God. Like, well, at least she took her drink, sip on her shit. She said, at least she being honest. We was at this little block thing. Like a little block get to, homies and shit, do a block party or whatever, had some shit going. I was invited to one and shit by a couple dudes at the gym and shit. They threw one on their little neighborhood and shit. It was, nigga, that motherfucker was cool, smooth, bro. No violence, no problem. Hey, man, I said, okay, this is nice, man. But I went to the motherfucking man, bitch took her sip, man, and said, shit, I'm cool with that. Like, I ain't got no problems. I said, won't you go and text my number and shit, man, and I'm about to get up out of here in about 10 more minutes. You ready to go? She said, I mean, I'm cool. Yeah, we can. I said, shit, fuck it. She took my number and shit. I went over there, holler at a few dudes and shit. She was standing over there sipping her. Bitch was eyeing on me like a motherfucker. We rolled up out of there. But I kept it real. Fellas, it was real. Real is all she got. Wasn't no other sucker shit. I'm not great tell you something other than, you know what I'm saying, that, because I don't want to mislead you. I don't want to misguide you. I want you to think some other, and then I bring these problems in my fucking life. I've had that shit before, fellas, and it ain't, no, that shit brings you down. You in and out of jail, motherfuckers putting fake DVs on you, all type of shit, bro. I don't know. No, I'm telling you, if you experience that shit, fellas, trust me, you go the route I'm telling you to go. Trend trader. Yeah, Casey, I've said that, no cap. Can't let this one go. Can't let this one go head too good. What? Oh yeah. Niggas like, I did everything to keep this bitch around. Yeah, you can't do that, bro. And you can't, because this it's confusing to the woman. And when the woman's confused, fellas, then you gonna start, and even though you at the time, you probably like, you're not taking it serious, you know what I'm saying? You just, you say you want the head, the sex, and you cool, everything's, that's 100 right there. You're not taking nothing else too serious, you know what I'm saying? But when you steady getting that head, you steady popping that motherfucker in her miz off, you know what I'm saying? You busting that pussy open, you steady fucking and shit, but you telling yourself, nah, this ain't my woman, this ain't this and that, this and that. You slowly attaching yourself and not knowing that, because once she be on, because she sees it's a confusing thing. I don't know where he's with this. I don't know what it is, you know what I'm saying? One minute he's all over the place, next minute he laying up in my bed, next minute he's telling me he don't care, then he tell me he cares. It's confusing, you know what I'm saying? So, and once a woman see that it's confusing, then she's gonna purposely start confusing you. She's gonna purposely start doing shit to you, and it's gonna be shit that you can't even fucking fathom or handle, bro. I'm real shit, because she knows, okay, I done fucked him and sucked him enough to where he gonna start missing this shit, because the attachment was there. We had longevity with what we doing. Now I'm cutting this shit back. I'm acting funny. I ain't fucking with him. I ain't answering his text, his call. And if I do answer, it's probably a day later, 4 or 5 hours. Shit. She start acting strange and funny with you, and then you can say, oh, you man, fuck this bitch, I don't give a fuck. You gonna feel it in your heart, because you gonna give a fuck. And the give a fuck comes with the attachment of you fucking with this. And you may not even laid up with her. You may not spent the night, none of that. You just popped in and out of her house. She popped in and out of yours, fellas. That right there can bring an attachment. And these are unwanted attachments that you guys create, and not knowing that you create these kind of attachments, but it's unwanted. But at the same time, how can I say this? It's an unwanted attachment, but at the same time, it's like it's wanted. It sounds weird. It's like an unwanted attachment, but at the same time, it's wanted. And the reason why it's wanted, because you allow yourself to attach yourself to her too long, to where some things you just can't shake. You just can't shake it. You know what I'm saying? And it comes from the karma, fellas. A karmatic spirit right there, fellas, for lying, for not telling the truth, misleading this bitch, and not being upfront and honest. You get what I'm saying? And it's a crazy way. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it can lead to, that shit. Hold up. Pedro said, what's up, Trent Trader? Shouts out to the homie Pedro, and shouts out to the homie Trent Trader. Like, share, and subscribe. You have the PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, membership button. Get at me on Rumble, okay? See the red pill after the bunk on Rumble. Let's get that work. Get at me on the Patreon just as well. Trent Trader. He said, Pedro, you look at that. What? You look at Thana. The fuck is that? Who is Thana, man? Well, he's talking space. It might be something they got off the internet, whatever, outside of this. Trent Trader said 1,000%. KC. Speaking facts, real shit. The new era. No, I haven't. Pedro said, no, I haven't. Trent Trader said, check your email. The price is pennies at the moment. Holders are increasing. Oh, okay. I'm talking about that. Let me see the stocks or the Bitcoin. Let me see. Pedro, facts, Casey. It always happened. Males always get hooked, thinking she will be there forever. Hey, y'all, look, check this out. Because that do make sense, y'all. If y'all want to answer, if y'all got questions or anything like that, fellas, put a Q in the chat. That do make, I had to think about that. Put a Q in the chat, fellas, and I know it's questions and shit. Other than that, if y'all just speaking amongst each other about shit, then I know what it is, and I won't really read that out, because that's y'all personal business, you know what I'm saying? But put a Q in the chat, or, you know what I'm saying, anything related to the show, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't want to put y'all shit out there like that. All right, let me see. Hold up. Let me see Pedro again. Oh, okay. Hold up. Fast Casey, it always happen. Males always get hooked, thinking she will be there forever. Yeah, you know, and it comes from the unlimited amount of sex. You know what I'm saying? The unlimited amount of connections you guys have. Y'all around each other a lot, and you may not spend too much time when you there at that moment, but just a little bit of time. And seeing her all the time, sexing with her all the time, you know what I'm saying? Having that intimate bond, fellas, will bring that attachment, an unwanted one. Like I said, something you don't even want. You know what I'm saying? You don't want the motherfucker, but however, it's something that you wanted. because you allow this to go on for so long. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't say you don't want it, you know what I'm saying? Because you allowed it, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got guys that don't know the game, but if you know the game and you're allowing this shit, then this is something you wanted. You know, it's like it's a pleasure and pain type thing. You playing tug of war with yourself with, because when she pulled back, because she's confused, she don't know where it is, so she'll pull back from you. And she can pull back to test and see where you at, or she can pull back to be, nigga, I'm getting away from him because he on some bullshit. I'm gonna go find a motherfucker who's straight up, and you know, whether he want to just fuck or want a relationship, at least he's straight up, you know what I'm saying, and let me know what it is. Yeah, that's why you got to pay attention to things you say to women, fellas, because those things can come back and haunt you. That's why they go off what they hear. You know what I'm saying? Those things can come back and haunt you. Bitches hold you to your shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you showing them something different, you're gonna feel the wrath of these bitches. I'm telling you. Let me see. The new era me said, bet, bro. I will once I sober up. He said, good idea. Yeah. Please put the Q in the chat, fellas, and I know if y'all got some questions, or you know what I'm saying, we can get that going right there. I can answer your questions and shit. Other than that, if I'm gonna see it over here, I can see what y'all talking about. I just want to pull it out. I let you guys talk amongst each other, so whoever else watching, they won't be in your business and shit. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. I'm not knocking you talking amongst each other, because this is what y'all do. Ain't no problem with it. I ain't got no beef with it. You know what I'm saying? Just when it's questions, put it out. But yeah, fellas, y'all see it now. Y'all see how these things are important, fellas, for you to pay attention to. Because most men don't see it that way. You know, they don't see it like, okay, this is a woman. You know what I'm saying? I got to watch what I say. Because she can take what I say and turn that shit all the way against me. She can take what I say and make it bad for me. You know what I'm saying? So let me watch what I say. And most guys, you know what I'm saying? Most guys, they don't see it that way. They just go off what they see, and they form their idea or their ideology, or they form their opinion, or they form what they believe that can be right for them off this bitch without even knowing her. You know what I'm saying? Without knowing what's up and without even communicating and none of that. And they automatically put that bitch on a pedestal simply because what they seen. And when you don't know the game, fellas, it's kind of difficult for you to see the chick like what you seeing, and not automatically admire what you seeing. You know what I'm saying? If you gameless about this shit, you know, and that's real shit. Because guys will like what they see and they'll start admiring. And when they start admiring, fellas, it's easier for her to run her bullshit on them. You get what I'm saying, fellas? It's so easy for her to run her bullshit on you once you start admiring what you see. And she knows that you admire what you see. She knows you appreciate what you see and you like what the fuck you see. She can run her bullshit. You got your blinders up, fellas. You know what I'm saying? That's why they can be dangerous to you. You know what I'm saying? The new era. What do you say? Question. Yeah, Q. KC. Let me see. It be the bad boys that are suckers. LOL. They put that personal of being bad, but they also can get hooked with these chicks, especially the emo motherfuckers. What you mean? Oh, the emotional motherfuckers. Okay, yeah, I got you now. Yeah. A lot of street dudes, fellas. The majority of your gunplay in the streets are behind chicks. Ain't that simpish? I mean, dudes are actually checking and deleting each other up out of here permanently. Checking into the afterlife, fellas. They gone behind bitches. We see it in gangs. We see it in Chicago. We see it in my city, your city, wherever. It's all over the world, fellas. A lot of that be behind women. It don't be behind no turfs and territories and monies. These dudes ain't. No, it be behind women. You know what I'm saying? You know, one of the homies fucked such and such bitch in high school and all this type of shit back in the days, and you know, they had a fight and it carried over for years, and now this high school shit have turned into some shit that spilled over in the streets and took a life over its own, all because of an 8th grade, 9th grade sweetheart type shit. That be the history behind a lot of these guys' beefs, fellas. Women. You You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. And these are your quote unquote so-called bad boys. Alleged the bad boys, you know what I'm saying? These be the so-called bad boys. The killers, the guys like that. And their beefs and their killings and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, be behind women. You know? So yeah, they emotional as motherfucker. They the big, I mean, a lot of them the biggest simps. You damn right they the biggest simps. You seeing them motherfuckers in the videos and shit with they little heats and blickies or whatever, the guns or whatnot. Bitch around the neck and shit. Tell me you love me. Tell me you this and that. And then got the Pooh Shiesty masks on and shit. I'm like, this niggas is weird. Weak as a motherfucker. This bitch is scared to death, nigga. This bitch ain't, I told you I love you. Damn, Damo, I told you. Yeah, bitch, yeah. Nigga, I got this niggas. And then the betas, the incels and all them motherfuckers gonna look at it. See, they like the Pookies and Ray Rays. They like the bad. No, nigga. Fuck no. This bitch is in a dangerous situation. This weak motherfucker's weak. He's emotional, and he'll let this motherfucker ring any given second when his feelings is involved. He ain't got no problem with that. She knows that. You know what I'm saying? And she also knows that when he ain't got it around him, a man can take full advantage of him when he ain't got that heat on him. Real shit. She knows that about him too. That's why she don't respect him. These are weak dudes, fellas. I'm telling you. Trend Trader. I need to hear this today, Casey. New Shorty got me blinded. And Ray Charles. Damn. She got this guy. She got this guy. He got his Rays on, fellas. Ray Bans. It's Ray Charles and shit. And my gut saying, bro, chill the fuck out. Ah, she got you blinded. She must be one of them little nice ones too, bro. Nice ass and talk very feminine. Treat you very, oh man, yes. I see, I know what it is, Pedro, man. That'll get you, man. But at the same time, you want to check her temperature. You know what I'm saying? Holler at her, man. See what it is. Put out the things that you want done. What you want her to do, come over to the house? Tell her that. If she, I don't know, this is not the first. I got to get to know you. Let her go. Your blinders is no such thing as blinders. Let her go. Now you fooling yourself if you think you can hold on to this motherfucker and she's going to switch up her mind 2 weeks later and come knock on your motherfucking door. You get shot, knock on you gave her the address, knock on your door 3 or 4 in the morning like a Romeo and Juliet movie. It's raining outside. I was just thinking about you, Pedro. And then you bring her in and this shit just spark and the fucking going on. No, it's not going to happen like that. She's not following what you want, fellas, then gotta let her go. Real shit. Don't bring that shit in your life, man. Check her temperature. Test her and see what she's about. I mean, Trend Trader. It's Trend Trader, yeah. I said, I'm thinking about Pedro. Trend Trader. It's Trend Trader. Pedro. I be getting niggas mixed up. Yeah, I be in this motherfucker. Yeah, Trend Trader. Check her temperature. See what she about, my dude. And this for Pedro. This for everybody here. Yeah, it can be for everyone. Pedro, the new era. I got that right. Facts. Like the emotional dark boys wearing black eyeliner or black fingernails. What? Chris Angel type motherfuckers begging the bitches back. You talk those gothicals, the gothic type guys. Those guys is, I call them the gargoyle gothic dark siders. You know what I'm saying? I know those type of ones. Hey, I've smashed a chick like that before too, fellas. Never thought in my life, in a million motherfucking years, I never thought in my life that I would match with a chick. I smashed a chick like that, 2 years ago off Tinder. I never thought I'd match with a chick. I'm like, what? She had black, nigga had the black shit, black hair. I said, this is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Bitch had a dream catchers and shit like that, all the back of her, in her bedroom and shit, all in the pictures. I'm like, what the fuck? So I started scrolling through her pictures. She got like 5-6 pictures on Tinder. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, okay. She got a nice little shape on her, white chick or whatever. Like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? We matched up and shit, boom, boom. Shot my shot at her and shit. I'm like, yeah, she said, I said, yeah, but when you available? She said, I'm basically available at any time. I said, okay, cool. I'm going to come through tonight. Send me the address, right? She said, tonight? Are you serious? I'm like, yeah. She said, oh, okay, cool. And I, text my number, text me the address, shit, like 10 minutes later, shit pop up, boom. I get dressed and shit, go to the bitch house, and about 3 or 4 miles from my shit. You know what I'm saying? This bitch had an ass up under that motherfucking dress, that black dress. Bitch had a nice dump back there, nigga. I had fun with that motherfucking nigga. And she stood that nigga. I'm gonna tell you about them black hands and all. Super freaky to the core, nigga. Super freaky. This bitch start bringing out, nigga, strap, nigga, just buzzing herself, nigga, while I'm in the ass, nigga. It was going down, fellas. This bitch super freaky, nigga. I'm telling you. And it was a hit and quit. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, about this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I never went back again and never, you know, she just wanted it for that time. And that's okay. That's good. It was my experience. I could have been a brother she wanted to experience. I don't know if I could have been the first brother or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But it went down, nigga. Shit. Trend trading. She in a dangerous situation. Yeah, yeah. I got what you saying. Pedro. The Gog hoes got the heat, nigga. I don't know what's in that motherfucking nigga. They got a whole factory down that motherfucking nigga, producing nothing but greatness, nigga. That motherfucker nigga feels great. I'm saying, oh yeah, heat, nigga. I got it in with her, nigga. Trend Trader, he said, bet. There we see Trend Trader again, 1000% KC and good box. Yeah, you know. Trend Trader, he said, little weirdos. Yeah, weird as a motherfucker, man. But yeah, they live their life. I'm not knocking them, man. You know, people are Christians, you know, people are Muslims, you know what I'm saying? People believe in Buddhism, whatever. Everybody got their religion. You know, people believe in the Crips. People believe in the Bloods, the GDs, the Vice. You know, beliefs is beliefs. You know, people believe in the dark side. Atheists, Unitarians, and things of that sort. Everybody got to mind their own and believe what they want to believe. I'm not here to knock them. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. When we matching up, don't bring none of that shit to me. Be who you are, bitch, and do as you say. And I mean, do as you told, and we gonna make it happen. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. And when we linking up, matching up, meeting up, and we giving each other presents, bitch, whatever you are, leave that shit outside of there. When you coming in here, it's going down. And when you get back out there, then you can get back into your groove on what you've been doing. You dig? But yeah, shouts out to the homie Trend Trader. Shouts out to Pedro for coming up in here fucking with me like they always do, y'all. About to jet up out this motherfucker, go pick up my car from the shop. Gotta get the water pump and the thermostat housing unit put on and replace 2 oxygen sensors. I think them after so many miles, you gotta replace them. I think them went bad. My shit was starting to. I said, what the fuck? Oxygen sensors, okay. Oxygen sensors. Had to get them done. So I will pick my shit up in a second whenever they supposed to be giving me a call in the next 10 minutes or so. But yeah, fellas, shouts out to y'all, man, for coming up in here fucking with me, man, like y'all always do, man. Showing love like y'all do. Shouts out to Pedro and Trend Trader. Like, share, and subscribe out to PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Get at me on Rumble and also get at me in the Patreon, fellas. See the bottom of the screen, fellas. You see everything down there. Last but not least, get at me at the back on the description below my about section. You'll see my number there. Text me first, and we can get the consultation started and everything going, man. You know what I'm saying? That's much love to all you fellas up in this motherfucker. I had to come and spit a little bit of knowledge to y'all, man, to get you guys going for the year 2025. Drop this shit into your resolution basket, fellas, of getting more pussy and experiencing more women, fellas, so you cannot see them for what you see them as, the thickness, this goddess and all this shit, you know, get more pussy and you be like, okay, women is women. You know, this is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Now, if she's willing to follow, I want her to do this. I want her to come over here and meet me over here. I want the bitch to come, you know, I don't want to go have a drink. I want to go to the house and smash. If all these things ain't happening, fuck out of here. Real game. But I'm out this motherfucker until next time, fellas. Holla. Peace.